I'm going to drive around in the GR Supra a bit and compare the simulated GR Supra to the real Hyundai Genesis and the simulated Hyundai Genesis. From my testing here, as you can see in the top right, I got a 30.99. That is a really good time for these tires. I mean, for all-season tires, that would be a really good time, considering my all-season tires got a 36. Well-worn all-season tires, so maybe a couple seconds faster. Probably not, though. Anyway, onto the track to point out where it feels more accurate than the Hyundai Genesis, even though this is not the Hyundai Genesis. So the braking points are about the same, right around the start-finish line. You go into third gear instead of second gear. Funnily enough, these gears, the shift points up from these gears is more accurate than the shift point in the other gear, the gears in the Hyundai Genesis, excuse me, the simulated one. And the way the car is really touchy on throttle is more accurate. The simulated Hyundai Genesis is very understeery, a little too understeery. This would normally be taken in second and then this in third. But now it's third and then fourth in this car. Slow down here, that's pretty accurate. And then slow down for this one. Keep it slow. But really the touchiness on the throttle is what I'm trying to point out. Is how I have to be very delicate on the throttle or else it'll do that. The simulated Genesis is a little bit too stable. Having the short shift here is accurate. But in the real car, I was in fourth gear down the straight instead of fifth gear. Going a little extra slow. I can't trail brake very well in this car because it's a little too unstable for controller driving. If I was using a wheel, it would be a lot easier. Let's find out if I can get another 30. Short shift. Brake at the start finish line. Right at the beep. It's probably a little too late even. Got a 31.99. That's pretty close to a second off. But these are easy 31s. That wasn't that great of a lap, and I got a 31.999. I mean, barely a 31, but still a 31. So this car is definitely simulated differently, because the tire, I think the tire width, the stock tire width of the Supra is wider than the stock tire width of the Genesis, I think. So I have to brake before the start finish line, which is about where I had to brake when my brakes were fading in real life. So around right here. That's too early. There we go, about a second, 9/10. Brake, I can't trail brake because it gets too slidey. About to third. Seven-tenths up. So a 31.0. That's pretty close. I'm not going to try any harder. I'm going to compare this car with the Genesis. I got a different skin. Again, not my own skin. It was just one it's not called skin in this game. It's called a livery. I didn't make it. I just downloaded it. It's the second gear. This is the wrong setup. I need to use the stock setup. This one. This will have more accurate gearing. It's all understeer, and I can use a lot of throttle before it starts to slide. I shouldn't have to upshift there. And I should barely have to upshift there. And it's really stable through this section. Even with the modified spring rates. This section should all be second gear. Whoops. Really struggling to get 35s, not even close to getting 35s. Still, a 34 is way faster than a 36, obviously. Oops, a little too deep. I should be oversteering a little bit there. It oversteers a little bit on throttle, but I should be oversteering off throttle. Anyway, I thought I'd share my findings that the Supra, well, it's a lot faster than the Genesis, the simulated Genesis. The simulated Supra is a lot more, it's a better learning experience to driving this kind of car than it is to drive this particular car in the game. Till the next one.